Turn your problems into progress. That's what the world says. But nobody tells you about the nights you gotta wrestle with yourself. The mornings you gotta drag your spirit out the bed. The days you gotta choose movement over misery. I learned the hard way. Progress ain't a miracle. It's a decision. I used to live in my head like it was a haunted house. Every room filled with echoes of what I feared. Every hallway lined with mirrors showing me versions of myself I never wanted to become. Overthinking was my captor, anxiety was my warden, and silence was the cell I kept locking myself in. But one night I picked up a pen, and the paper didn't judge me, it held me. It caught every tear, every truth, every tremble. That's when I learned writing is how you break the chains you put on yourself. I wrote until my thoughts stopped screaming. I wrote until my fear lost its voice. I wrote until I remembered who I was.
Every problem got a pulse,
every pain got a plan. I'm turning my chaos into choreography, taking action with my hands. I'm done waiting on
peace to find me.
I'm building it where I stand.
I'm building it where I stand.
Anxiety had me shaking like loose shutters in a storm. I kept waiting for courage to knock on my door, not knowing courage was waiting on me to step outside. I kept saying I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow kept turning into next week into next month into maybe one day. But one day it's a graveyard where dreams go to die. So I made a plan, not a pretty one, not a perfect one, but a possible one. Impossibility is enough to resurrect a life. Stress tried to break me, but training built me. I trained my spirit like muscle, lifting prayers like weights, stretching my faith past the point of comfort, running laps around every lie that told me I wasn't enough. I learned peace ain't passive, peace is practice, peace is discipline, peace is discipline, peace is choosing stillness when your mind is screaming. And baby, I practiced until storms stopped scaring me. I practiced until silence became sanctuary. I practiced until I could hear God in the spaces where fear used to live. My journal became my mirror, not the kind that shows your face, but the kind that shows your soul. I wrote until confusion turned into clarity, until chaos turned into calling, until the girl I used to be finally met the woman I was becoming. And she was strong, and she was steady, and she was sacred. I realized every storm I survived was training me for the life I prayed for. Hey!
Every problem got a pulse,
every pain got a plan. I'm turning my chaos into choreography, taking action with my hands. I'm done waiting on peace to find me. I'm building it where I stand.
I'm building it where I stand.
I'm building it where I stand.
Where I stand.
And every step I take is proof I'm still becoming. You overthink because you don't write. You're anxious because you don't act. You procrastinate because you don't plan. You stress because you don't train. You lack clarity because you don't journal. But every problem has a solution, and every solution starts with one thing: take action.